taking care of yourself will take care of your mental health instantly. Hey y'all, my name's Kalila and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am giving you guys 15 ways to instantly improve your mental health. I am a licensed mental health therapist in the state of Georgia, and I love helping people become the happiest version of themselves. Because that's the goal, right? We all just want to be happy. That's why we do the things that we do. Every day that you wake up, your brain instantly is just trying to make you comfortable and happy. Happiness is why we engage in the activities that we do. For instance, nobody wants to go to work. Like, nobody wakes up like, oh my God, I cannot wait to go to work. Most people don't do that. But you do wake up and say, I want some food. I need some gas in my car. I need a roof over my head. So you go to work. You want the happiness that comes with being comfortable in life, so you go to work. Going to work doesn't necessarily make you happy, but the results that you get from going to work make you happy, like money, being able to clothe yourself, being able to feed yourself, being able to be in your apartment or your house, being able to go to the movies. That may make you happy, so you go to work. So our brain is constantly looking for ways to make us comfortable and happy, because that is the goal. But sometimes life be lifing and it can be hard to feel happy. There are different things that can affect our mental health, like the season changes, what we eat, what we consume, who we are around, how much we sleep, how much sun we're getting. There are so many factors that contribute to how our mental health is. And your mental health is very, very, very important. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. If your mental health is not up to par, you may not be able to get out of the bed. You may not be able to eat. And studies have shown that if your mental health is not healthy, your physical health will start to decline as well. Your mental health and physical health go hand in hand. They are partners, they are buddies, they are friends. They need each other. So we need to focus on our mental health just as much as our physical health. And today I'm going to tell you guys 15 ways that you can be the happiest version of yourself. When we are happy, when our mental health is up to par, we can do so many things. So let's hop right into this video. Number 1, walking or exercising. Remember when I said your physical health and your mental health go hand in hand? Well, this is an example of that. You know that feeling you get when you post a picture on Instagram and everybody's liking it? That feeling is your dopamine levels rising. You're getting a high off of the likes and validation. You can get that same feeling from a nice jog or a quick little exercise. Running, cardio, or exercise increases your dopamine levels and it puts you on a natural high and it makes you happy. Just try it, just try it. Take my word for it. If you're not feeling your best and you go work out, I promise you after that workout, you'll feel so much better. Working out helps release stress and tension. Even when you don't know you're stressed, you may be completely oblivious to the fact that you're stressed out right now and anxious. But after working out, you'll feel noticeably better. And taking a walk is a great idea if you're in a bad mood. It gets you out of the space you're in and it puts you in nature. And nature is one of God's gifts to us. Nature is healing. Being amongst trees and greenery and grass and dirt, it's very therapeutic. A lot of people love the ocean as well, including me. Nature and water, it just does something to us. We as humans are one with Earth. So when we connect to the earth and walk and play with the trees and the bushes and the flowers, it reminds us how beautiful life is, and it helps us feel grateful for our lives. So if you are in a bad mood, just take a walk and explore nature, or go for a run and get some of that stress out. Number 2, be generous. Have you ever heard the saying, what goes around comes around, or life is full circle, or you get what you give? They don't say that stuff for no reason. You get the energy that you put out. So if you're good to people, people will be good to you. If you're bad to people, people will be bad to you. So if you put good energy out into the world, generous, giving, good energy, you will receive that energy back. The universe goes like this. So everything comes back. You say nasty words to somebody, nasty words will come back. You speak life into somebody, life will be spoken back into you. And on top of that, have you noticed how you feel when you give something to someone? You feel all fuzzy and warm and happy inside. Have you noticed? Try it. Just give something to a complete stranger. Give a compliment. Give your cards when you're done with it. Just give something to someone, help someone, and see how that makes you feel. See how that instantly improves your mental health. We are social beings, and we were put on this earth to help each other. Life is hard. Life is hard. So we all have to help each other. So when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, helping someone else, your conscience is going to make you feel good because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Do not let people run over you. Don't do that, but be generous. If you have it, if you can spare it, help someone else out. If you have more than someone else, help them out. And I promise you will feel so much better. You'll just feel good about yourself. And the universe will make sure that you receive the same blessings that you put out. I promise you. Number 3 is indulging in self-care. Self-care is so important for your mental health. Loving on yourself and showing yourself TLC, tender love and care, will instantly make you feel better. Running a nice bubble bath, painting your nails, doing a face mask, taking care of your physical appearance can also take care of your mental health. Like I said, they go hand in hand. When you look good, you feel good. And there are other ways to indulge in self-care other than bubble baths and face masks. Self-care is also just taking the time to do what you want to do. So if your mental health is not feeling well and you're feeling sad, take some time to do whatever you want to do. Whether that be binge watching movies, sitting outside and soaking in some sun, going to the store and just window shopping, going to get some ice cream, whatever makes you feel good. Take some time for yourself and take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself will take care of your mental health instantly. Number 4, get outside. We outside. No, for real though. Get outside the house. Sit in a coffee shop. Sit in a park. Sit downtown. Sit at a restaurant. Soak in your surroundings. Let your brain and mental health see how big the world is and how much this world has to offer you. Sometimes, most of the time, when we are going through something, we will sit and let it fester and overthink and worry and just sulk in that energy, when what we need is to get outside and to see how beautiful life in this world really is. So when your mental health isn't feeling its best, get outside and let your brain see that the world is bigger than the problem that you are having. Sometimes after sitting in the house all day, I'll go outside and I'll be like, woo, all this is out here? All this life, all this energy is out here? And I was sitting in my house being boring, being all sad and sulking. Step outside. If you're not feeling your best, just get out of your current environment and go outside and get some new energy. The fifth way to instantly improve your mental health is to organize and prepare. Have you noticed how good you feel when you feel organized? When you feel like everything is together and where it's supposed to be, you feel so good. And that's a normal feeling. Making to-do lists and handling your business just makes you feel so good and accomplished, and it gives you that confidence. It's overall great for your mental health, because the opposite of organized is unorganized, disorganized. And how do you feel when you feel unorganized? It feels like chaos. It feels like chaos. It gives you anxiety. It gives you stress. So let's do the opposite and organize. When we organize our space, organize our work stuff, organize our school stuff, organize our goals, having a plan just feels so good. It lets your nervous system relax, and it lets your mental health thrive. When you give your mental health chaos, like when you wake up and just don't know what's next, your brain is nervous, it's anxious, it's not at peace. So give your mental health some direction, and I promise it will thank you. So try this. Before you go to sleep at night, make a to-do list of what you need to do tomorrow, and see how you feel in the morning. When you wake up and look at your to-do list and you know what needs to be done, and you're not thinking about what needs to be done and figuring out what needs to be done, but it's right here and it's cut and dry, see how relaxed you feel and see how good you feel. Try it. Number 6, gratitude and strengths. When you are not feeling your best, make a list of all the things you are grateful for. Write down everything you're grateful for. Your dog, your cat, your job, your apartment. Write it down. The food you had this morning, your eyesight, your health, write it down. Because once you see all the things that you have to be grateful for, it's almost impossible to be sad. Once you really see on paper how beautiful your life is and how blessed you are, you will instantly feel better. So write down everything God has given you. Write down everything the universe has given you. And when you see it, you will acknowledge how wonderful your life is. And if you get tired of doing that, write down all of your strengths. If you are a people person, write that down. If you're a hard worker, if you're a great cook, a great listener, a great friend, a great dog mom, a great mother, a great father, write that down. Acknowledge yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, because we know these things. We know that we can cook. Some of us know that we're creative, but we don't tell ourselves enough. We don't big up ourselves enough. So write down all the things you are good at and all of your strengths. And when you look at that paper, you're gonna be like, I am her. I am him. I am that girl. I'm that man. Yeah, write it down and really see how wonderful you are. And that alone will make you feel so much better. Just to see how great you are. Because sometimes we forget. It's okay. I forget too. Sometimes we forget how wonderful our life is and how wonderful we are. And sometimes we just have to remind ourselves. And once you remind yourself, I promise you will instantly feel happier. Number 7, research. Research and knowledge. In order to feel better about whatever you're going through, research it. Don't run from it. Research it and tackle it. If your mental health isn't that great right now because you're dealing with credit troubles, say you have a low credit score and you're just not feeling your best because your credit isn't well, go do some research on credit, or go research who can help you with your credit and tackle it. Don't run from it, because that's just going to make you feel worse. Hiding from your problems will make you feel worse. So tackle them. If your mental health isn't doing well because you're going through a breakup, figure out ways to get over the breakup. Figure out ways to move on from the breakup. Google is crazy. You can YouTube videos on how to get over an ex. I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but Anything you're going through can be gotten through, okay? You are fine. Just do some research and you can figure anything out. There is so much information on the internet that you can get out of 95% of your problems with some research. You can get through anything, I promise. But don't run from your problems. That will only make your mental health worse. Tackle them. Do the research. Talk to who you need to talk to. Figure it out. Because once you are over that hump, you are going to feel so happy and confident in yourself. You're going to be like, I can do anything. I can get myself through anything. I can get on my computer and figure anything out. I can get on my phone and figure anything out. You're going to be so confident and happy. Next is to keep going forward. Being stagnant can really mess with our mental health. Feeling like we're not progressing, it can really mess with us. So if you have a goal that you want to accomplish and you feel like, it's impossible, it's not. Don't ever say that. Nothing is impossible. Everything has been done before. There is nothing that you cannot do. You are a creation of God. God created you. You can really do anything you put your mind to, anything. So whatever goal you have, don't beat yourself up about not getting there next week or next month. Just take baby steps daily. There's a saying, I don't know exactly how it goes, but it's like, how would you eat an elephant? You would eat an elephant spoonful by spoonful. You can't eat an elephant whole, but you would do it spoonful by spoonful, and eventually the elephant will be gone. It's something like that. I probably sound crazy right now, but all in all, Rome was not built in a day. If something is magnificent, it's going to take time. So give yourself that time and give yourself that grace and just take baby steps. And eventually, before you know it, you'll be at your big goal. And also, in the midst of your journey, you won't be feeling sad because you're not being stagnant. You're not rushing to the finish line, but you're also not staying put. You're getting there slowly but surely, and that feels good. And that's how it's supposed to go. Nothing is supposed to be rushed. Everything has a journey, everything has a process, everything takes time. So always remember that and always give yourself grace. Next, prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. It is so easy to try to do everything. Life is so abundant and complex. We're gonna have so many offers thrown at us. From what do you wanna eat today to where do you wanna sit in the cafeteria. Life is meant to give you so many options, and we have the free will to do whatever we want. So prioritize, because we can't do everything. Have you ever woke up on a Monday and you're like, I want to do this, that, I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna get that done, I'm gonna get this done. And then by the middle of the day, you're burnt out, exhausted, mental health has depleted. You're just feeling drained. So don't bury yourself with obligations and duties, because that can burn out your mental health very fast. But what you can do is write down all those things that you wanted to get done on that Monday and circle the 3 most important tasks. Then put those at the top of the list, and anything else is just extra, a bonus. Because you cannot go the rest of your life stressing yourself out like that every day. And it's a great thing to wake up ambitious and happy and excited. That happens to a lot of us. But you are not a robot. You are a human being. You need rest. You need food. You need fun. You need a break. You have to think about your body and your mental. Your body and your mental are like, whoa, 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 you got too much dip on your chip. Hold on. So yes, write all that down because it's important. We need to get it out of our head. But just choose 3 things that are the most important. Because trying to get a long to-do list done every day is just gonna lead to you having anxiety. That's it. You are not a robot. Nobody wants you running around all day. You don't even want that. So just do what's important. Prioritize what is important and relax. Relax, babe. Life is meant to be enjoyed. So just do the important things, and anything else you get done is a bonus. And that will also make you feel good about yourself. Because how do you feel when you make yourself 20 things to do today and you don't get them done? You're mad at yourself. You're frustrated with yourself. You feel like you didn't do enough. Whole time, who is saying that? Who said that? You said that. You're the only one who said that. Honestly, if somebody else saw that list, they would be like, dang, you got more than 24 hours in the day? You know something I don't? So you are the only one being hard on yourself. No one expects you to be a robot but you. So do yourself and your mental health a favor and give yourself grace and relax. Next, have boundaries. Have boundaries. Say no when you want to say no. Saying no when you want to say no will do so much good for your mental health. No is a beautiful word. No is honestly very underrated. You don't have to be mean, but if you don't want to do something, say no. If you do not say no to the things that you don't want to do, you're selling your soul. You're only affecting yourself. If you say yes to obligations that you don't want to do, you are only affecting your own mental health. And why would you treat yourself like that? You don't deserve that. Why is it that sometimes we put others before ourselves? Like, why do we not feel worthy? Because we are. We are very worthy. We are very worthy of happiness, and we are very worthy of boundaries. Being people-pleasing can really affect our mental health and drain us. So pour that love and energy that you're giving to others into yourself. If your friend wants you to come to this party with them, but you would rather be in bed eating ice cream and watching your favorite Netflix show, do that. Do not say yes to that party because you don't want your friend to be mad at you. Because let's be real, once you get to that party, you're gonna be irritated. You're gonna be frustrated. You're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna wish you were at home. And then when you get home, you probably gotta go to sleep, wake up for work in the morning, and you're still frustrated from yesterday because you didn't get your downtime. And so now you're frustrated at work because you don't want to be there, and da-da-da, and da-da-da. When, if you would have just stayed home, you would have been able to recharge your energy, you would have had your self-care me time, and you would have woke up in a great mood. But instead, you want to put your friends first. And look at you, sad, mad. It's like, but no, for real. Put yourself first. Have boundaries. You will be so much happier. Say you're the only one out of your friends who has their car right now, and they're always asking you for rides. Can you take me here? Can you take me here? Can you do this? Can you do this? And you're just like, I don't want to say no because I don't want to lose my friends, but I don't have any time to myself. I don't have no gas money. I can't do what I need to do. I'm frustrated. I'm drained. I'm driving them around all the time. Stop. 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 Because everyone else is happy but you. And you are the cause of that. Because you can easily say no. So boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Because we also will start to resent people if we don't have boundaries. Those friends you're giving rides to, in a couple weeks, you might start acting weird towards them. Or if you need a favor and they can't do it, you're super mad because you're like, but I did X, Y, and Z. You didn't have to do that. They have their boundaries and you can't be mad at them for standing in their boundaries just because you don't stand in yours. So stand in your boundaries. It will make you so happy. It'll make you confident in yourself. It will increase your mental health. It will help you recharge your social battery, all that good stuff. Next, have a hobby. Something that makes you happy. I know that sounds cliche, but it's so real. Find an activity that makes you feel so good. And when you're feeling bad, you can always go to that activity as your safe space. Finding your hobbies can be hard because capitalism made it to where we're always thinking productive and what can we do to make money and da da da. So we don't really have time to relax and just do things for fun. But take the time to figure out what you really like to do, what your heart truly loves to do, what your inner child wants to do. Some good hobbies are gardening, cooking, creating something, watching something, watching football games, window shopping, just looking at the pretty stuff in the store, people watching, catching up on your favorite YouTubers. What makes you feel at peace? Figure it out, and you can always go back to it when you don't feel at peace. Next is sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I don't know why America tries to act like sleeping is a problem and grinding is life. We're really in hustle culture right now. So don't let that get to you. Don't let that get to you. Get your sleep. The human body needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. You are not a robot. You are a human being. Even the Sims on the video game and the computer game, they have to sleep. They make the user make the Sims sleep. The Sims player. You have to sleep. Life is not a race. So rest when your body needs rest. Listen to your body. Because if you do not get enough sleep, you will be irritable. You won't even be your best self. You'll be running off low battery and you'll be acting like it. Your brain doesn't even function properly if you do not have enough sleep. In order to be your best and happiest self, you have to let your body rest. Even God rested on the 7th day, which is Sunday, and that is why Sundays are rest days. Chick-fil-A ain't even open on Sunday. They are resting. So get your sleep and don't let anyone make you feel bad about it. Think about how you feel when you wake up in the morning and didn't get much sleep that night. You're groggy the next day. You don't have as much energy as you usually do. But when you get a full night's rest, you wake up like, bam, bam, let's start the day. What's up? Where everybody at? We outside. So yeah, get your sleep. Get your sleep. Next is to check how you talk to yourself. How do you speak to yourself? Are you mean? Are you nice? You should only talk to yourself how you would talk to your friend. If you do something wrong, don't say, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Because you wouldn't say that to your friend. If they did something wrong, you wouldn't be like, oh my God, you're such an idiot. Because they wouldn't be your friend anymore. They would be like, okay girl, bye. So you need to do the same. If you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, you're so fat. You wouldn't even say that to a friend or a family member. So why would you talk to yourself like that? Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves, and your subconscious brain hears everything, and it doesn't know if you're just playing or if you're just being dramatic. It just hears what you said. So now your subconscious brain is thinking, I'm fat and I'm an idiot. I'm fat and I'm an idiot. I'm fat and I'm an idiot. That's what's going on in the back of your head because you said that. So you don't need to say stuff like that. What you need to say is, wow, I just made a mistake. I'm not an idiot. I just made a mistake. And next time, I will learn from this. And when you look in the mirror, you need to reframe that and say, I look so good. I am working on myself and I am proud of myself. Whenever you have a negative thought, just reframe it. To improve your mental health, you need to reframe your negative thoughts. If you have a negative thought about yourself, if you look in the mirror and you say, I hate my eye shape, I hate my eyes, you need to instantly check yourself and say, I am blessed to have eyes. Why would I hate my eyes? I am blessed to have them. Some people do not have them. And then you need to find what you do like about your eyes. And you need to say it out loud. Like, wow, my eyes have a beautiful almond shape. Wow, I have beautiful eyes. And then in the back of your head, now the back of your head is saying a different song. I have beautiful eyes. I am smart. I am not an idiot. I learned from my mistakes. I have almond eyes. These are the things going on in your subconscious. Not, I'm an idiot, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. Because if you keep saying that to yourself, you're gonna feel bad. Duh. Anybody would. If I said that to anybody, they would feel bad. So you are not exempt. Only say nice things to yourself because your subconscious does not know the difference. So just try it one day. One day, just look in the mirror and say 3 to 5 things that you love about yourself. And I promise you will walk away from that mirror feeling happier. Those are also called positive affirmations. And if you are having trouble coming up with positive affirmations, there are a million on YouTube. I also have one that I will link in the description box below. You can say those affirmations over and over again, and eventually your subconscious will believe these things, which they are true, but it's sometimes hard for us to see that in ourselves sometimes. But sometimes we gotta fake it till we make it. Keep telling yourself, I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, I'm needed, I'm intelligent. And eventually you will truly see yourself for who you are. Next is cry. Cry, cry, cry. I don't care about none of that crybaby stuff. If you have the urge to cry, cry. Let it out. If you hold that in and bottle that in, it will only affect your mental health in a negative way. You have to let that tension and those emotions out. You have to let your brain, mental, and body process all of it to get through it. Usually, if we have to cry, it's because we are sad or upset. But have you ever realized how you feel after you cry? You feel just a little bit better. You feel a little relieved, like you let it out. Let go of it. Do not run from your emotions. That will only make you feel worse. Get through your emotions. That is one of the keys to improving your mental health. Sit with your emotions, feel them, and let them pass. So cry when you need to. Your mental health wants you to. It will make you feel better. Next is to be silly. Be silly, be fun. Don't be a prude. Do not take life too seriously. Do something fun and silly that you used to do as a kid. So I have an example. In college, me, my roommate, and one of my friends, we were so bored because it was snowing and we couldn't go anywhere. Everything was shut down. So we decided to go outside, make snowballs, and throw them at people's front door. And it was very childish and irresponsible and silly, but we had a blast. Oh my gosh, it was just so silly and childish. We were like, we're grown, picking up snowballs, throwing them at the door and running, laughing. Like, what? It was so childish, but we had so much fun. We were laughing till our cheeks hurt, our stomachs hurt. It was just childish. But that activity made us so happy and it made our mental health feel so good. So just be silly sometimes, but nothing illegal, nothing too crazy. You know, keep it cute, but have fun. Don't be too serious all the time. Like, how do you feel around people who are so serious all the time? Like, no. You want them to go away. So be that fun, lighthearted person that everyone wants to be around, including yourself. The last tip that I have for you guys is to remember that life is a beautiful, complex journey. Remember that if you are going through something, it will pass. It is only temporary. Life is a roller coaster. Life literally goes like this. Life does not go like this. It does not go like this. It does not go like this. It goes like this. So just ride the wave. and enjoy yourself. You're gonna see problems and humps along the road, but just be calm and remember that everybody is going through the same things. We might not have the same exact journey, but we're all going through it. No matter how it looks, it's all the same. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. I have been through some of the things that you have been through. You have been through some of the things that I have been through. We're all just trying to figure out this thing called life and be happy. So give yourself grace. If you make a mistake, understand that you're not gonna get everything right. I mean, who gets everything right their whole life? Like, no, that's a part of the journey. And as long as you learn from it, you did what you're supposed to do. Life is a beautiful journey. Just enjoy the ride. If you're going through some crazy stuff right now, it will be okay. I promise. You are not the only one going through what you're going through, and people have been through worse. Trust me. So that completes today's video, and I hope that I was able to help someone out there with these tips on how to improve your mental health. I want all of us to be the happiest version of ourselves. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys are taking care of your mental health. Okay guys, I'll see you in my next video.